Hey guys, it's Tanya and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with another speed build and it's a little bit of something different. It's actually, it's not a small home, it's not a large home, but it's somewhere in between, but it's larger than I typically build, so it's different in that way. And it's also different because it's a little bit more traditional than I normally build. So, I don't know, I never do things like this and I really like how it came out. We have a bunch of extra decks on this house, and there's a lot of paneling on the inside. It's really dark on the inside. The outside is very light, as I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail, but yeah, I thought it was fun to contrast on the inside and make it a much darker color scheme, at least on the first floor. But we're just messing with the roof here. It takes a while to find the final shape of this house, but I think we figured it out in the end, and I think we're at it now, actually. I just love this house so much. I wish I had thought to do this style in the past. I don't know why I didn't. I tend to always build things that are more, I don't know, what I expect to see today. Whereas this is more like what I imagine houses that are a little bit older or just a little bit more traditional are. Then again, I don't know. I really want to build my grandma's house at some point in time, but I don't know how I'd do it. It's like got a cobblestone fireplace in the front, and I don't even know how I would go about building that. But I think that would be a really cool example of the type of house that I never built, and I would love to do that sometime soon. Let me know what you guys think of that kind of build, or what kind of builds in general you'd like to see. I have a lot of different types of buildings that I want to create, in addition to houses. But when it comes to houses, what kind of styles and types of houses would you like to see, and sizes and all that kind of stuff? Because I'm open to suggestions all the time. I really like challenging myself, and I like doing what you guys want to see. So anyway, we are almost done with the exterior here, I think. I did this build over the course of 2 days, I think. I've been doing a lot of building lately, so I just want to do more. After this voiceover, I'm probably going to go do a little bit more building, which is super exciting for me. I don't know. I just want to do more building, and I have a lot of ideas, but I want more. I feel like I just always need more ideas because I come up with a lot, but there's only a few at a time that really inspire me to really want to build something. For example, I remember when I was on a stream and I was asking for suggestions and just chatting with you guys. I think it was at the end of my park build. People were shouting out all kinds of different ideas of things we could build, and somebody said pawn shop, and that just resonated with me so much, and that ended up being the most fun I've ever had in a build. And so stuff like that, I don't know, things that get you really pumped and excited to build. That's what I love. And so that's why I'm always looking for more ideas, because I have lots of ideas, and some of them I'm kind of excited about, but there's always that possibility that somebody's going to suggest something and I'm going to be like, oh my god, that's perfect. Yes, I want to do that. And so I really I want your ideas for the inspiration, and also just because I want to build what you guys want me to build, because it's more fun that way. Anyway, we're plopping stuff in. I was thinking we're going to put an office on the top floor, but then I realized that I had allotted space on the bottom floor for a separate office, so I just plotted that down there. And what we're doing here is we're just putting random furniture down so that I can plan out where things are going in the house, where the rooms are, how to fit things, and remind myself, oh, this is going to be the kitchen. Oh, this is going to be the bathroom. I like to do that ahead of time, just throw random things. Otherwise, I forget what everything's going to be. I get myself all confused, and it's just not a good situation. But I tried to use the vampire counters in here, and I really like them, and I feel like they fit the style. But I didn't like the color they were. I wanted a darker brown that was less red. So we ended up switching those out in the end, but I don't know. I really liked those. I just wish there was more color swatches for them. It's times like these that I really wish we had a color wheel. Kind of miss, create a style and all that kind of stuff. But, we have what we have, and luckily I had some counters that did match what I wanted. So that's what we ended up doing in the end. And this table and chairs are ones I randomly placed in here, but I just realized I ended up going with them as my final ones. I don't know why I did that, but they're nice. I just, for some reason, just went with them, which is interesting to me. I don't normally do that. I normally specifically pick stuff out. And we also ended up adding another little wall there to separate that side of the kitchen where the dish cabinet is. And I was struggling a little bit because I wanted so many paintings on the walls, but I feel like it's so hard to have a bunch that fit the same style. And also, I feel like I always use the same paintings. There's a bunch of wall decor and paintings that I just never use, and it's really hard to get out of that habit sometimes. But like I said, this first floor is very dark. It's all dark browns, which is something that I just wanted to experiment with. I don't use a lot of paneling. I don't really use those couches. I just wanted to play around a lot, and since I was going for a little bit more of a traditional style for this house, I thought this was the perfect time to do so. And I think the contrast between how light the outside is and how dark the inside is kind of nice. I don't normally do that kind of thing either. And those sunflowers just were that pop of color I think this room needed. Tried to add some more plants in here. I think we moved that next to the fireplace though. And add some more paintings in here, and of course off-center everything because I do that a lot, adding a nice rug and some more plants. But that's pretty much the living room. I don't think we add much more. Did I add that plant? I did add that plant and a nice painting over there as well. Alrighty, so I think the first floor is almost done. We just have the office to do and another painting to put over there. And there we go. Looks like that room is done. I actually really like the office because I gave it a desk area, but I also have like a large table in there with a bunch of knickknacks and stuff on it. I thought that was cool for an office area. Like you're experimenting on different things. They have like all kinds of cool stuff in there. I got our diploma. We have this weird satellite thing going on. A box of knickknacks and books. Like, I don't know. I liked how cluttered I made this room. It's not really cluttered. It's like what I would expect if the Sims team had made this room, a little bit more cluttered than that. Because I can do cluttered, and this isn't cluttered in the way I think of cluttered, but it's like a neat cluttered. There's a lot of extra stuff in there, but it's not overpowering. Is neat cluttered a thing? I don't think it is, but that's fine. The bathrooms in this house are kept pretty basic. I think they both have the same color walls, but I'm not sure on that. I changed these to a light brown. But actually the upstairs one I think is a much lighter color. Because I think I let the bathrooms be the exception to the like dark. Also the bedrooms as well. Although I think one of them, the spare bedroom that I imagined if somebody came to stay over, that bedroom ended up staying a brown color scheme because it's not a specific person's bedroom. It's just a guest bedroom. But this is the master bedroom, and we ended up going with like this light purpley gray color and some pink bedspread there, which I normally wouldn't give to a master bedroom, but I thought it was kind of nice and a little bit different, so that's what we ended up doing. Ended up having just a little rug in here, and I don't think we added a dresser because we have a closet, just a mirror over there. Really simple furnishings for the bedrooms. I figure we have so many bedrooms in this house. I doubt you're going to keep them furnished the way that I have them furnished anyway. You're going to probably fix them up for your specific Sims. So I didn't put a ton of time into them. I just wanted to give the basics for you if you want to keep them the way they are. Or expand upon what's already there. This is the other bathroom that's a little bit lighter in color. It's like pinks and purples. I really like how that came out. And then this is going to be the spare bedroom I was talking about that's brown. And then I had this sudden realization that you couldn't go out the back door. There was no back door. So we added a back door to the living room and a deck out the back so that there would be a second way to leave the house, because there were two other doors to outside, but they were onto patios that you couldn't get off of. So I thought it would be good to have a back door exit to the house. So that's what we added, and now we're back into the spare bedroom, which once again, fairly simple bedroom. This is my favorite bedroom. This is like a twin girls toddler room, which I think is really cute. So technically this house can sleep up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sims. More, 8 if you want somebody to sleep on the couch. But there's enough beds for 2 toddlers and 5 adults. So, although one of this bedroom in here, I was assuming would be an adult, but like when I built it, it's definitely for a kid or a teenager. But you can fit 7, there's beds for 7 Sims here. And you could probably still fit 2 like kid/adult size beds in that toddler room when those toddlers aged up if you really wanted to. It'll be a little bit of a tight squeeze, but you could probably do it. So, fairly large house, at least for me. I don't normally build houses that have this many bedrooms and can fit this many Sims, but it was a fun little thing to do, so yay. But anyway, we are working on the outside deck that goes off the master bedroom and the downstairs one as well. We had a nice little table out here. So if you leave the kitchen and go into the dining room, there's a door to outside, and you could eat out there instead if you really wanted to. But of course, you could also just eat in the dining room. Both of them are options. I thought it was a cool little idea to include that on the deck. And now we're doing the landscaping, which I'm actually doing last this time. It's been a while since I've done the landscaping last. I've been typically doing it before I do the interior for whatever reason. So we're adding a little fence back here, a fenced-in backyard I thought would be quite nice. And, you know, putting some stone down here. And we end up just adding a tree and some planter boxes. Nothing too complicated back here. Just the simple stuff to make it look a little bit nicer. But anyway, if you would like to download this house, it is available on the Sims 4 gallery right now if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi. Anyway, we are coming to the end of the video. There are going to be screenshots here in a moment. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.